Fight or Flight. Basically, one of the only new movies to come out last week. The only reason that I watched this is because I found a copy online. Legally! In any case, it stars Josh Hartnett and Charathra Chandran. Charathra Chandran. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Josh Hartnett plays a mercenary that takes on the job of tracking a high-value asset known only as the Ghost on an international flight. Realizing the plane is filled with assassins assigned to kill them both, the pair must work together in a fight for their lives. Poppin' or not? Well, it's funny at random spots. Josh Hartnett is very charismatic as the lead and great with comedy. And the second lead, Charathra, is pretty dope. Having said that, let's go over to Bucky. Bucky, you doing good? Yeah, good seeing you, buddy. All right, I'm going to need you to give me a rating for this, please. I concur. It is just bordering on Poppin' and bordering on and the reason being is that it's not very special. This is Josh Hartnett on a bullet train. This is, instead of Brad Pitt on a plane like Fight or Flight, it's Josh Hartnett. It is the John Wick one-man army, although he has a few teammates in this one, in one location. So granted, yes, we're in one location. Check. I usually like those kind of films. Yes, we do have badass fighting. Check. Yes, it's a one-day movie. Check. But I don't see anything very special. Josh Hartnett as an assassin is new. We had him do a killer. He's going outside his wheelhouse, which is pretty dope. Novocaine doesn't like the poster. I don't love the poster either, but it's pretty standard, and you kind of get what the movie's about just from that. Having said that, I didn't love it. But there were times where I'm like, oh, that was like, I was laughing out loud at a lot of parts, because there's a lot of random spots of comedy. It's just the biggest con is the story is nothing special. You don't care what it's about. You've heard this storyline 1,000 times. You've seen this movie 1,000 times. The ending is a garbage cliffhanger. Like, I'm not spoiling it for you. The line is, it's not over. Oh, fuck! And you don't have any idea what's going on. And I wasn't dying for a second one, having said that. This is so much on the border between poppin' and not poppin' that I would watch a second one. But I would watch it in the background, and I wouldn't go to the movie theater for it. I say this is a perfect streaming film, but not one that I would go to the theaters for. If you've seen it, or if you disagree, or if you're going to go see it, you can go see it in theaters. But let me know what you think. Novocaine already said that he didn't like the poster. That might be enough to judge it on the whole movie in its entirety. Just, you don't have to go see it. All right, the other films that are out that I was going to review are Warfare went from theaters to renting, which I hear good things about. I haven't watched it yet, but I definitely will. Juliet and Romeo, I did take a very beautiful date on to go see this. Shout out to Roxy. She was very excited about it. Seeing a musical starring the greatest love story characters that we all know. Everyone knows Romeo and Juliet, but with a twist, it's a musical, and we're going to switch up the names. It's Juliet and Romeo. How clever. We went to the movie theater, and movie theater-wise, it was the movie theater's fault. The sound was so fucky that you could hear the sound effects and the music, like the drums, the violins, but you couldn't hear the dialogue or the lyrics. And we got free passes, and we got to leave early because we couldn't watch it. I was like, oh my God. I think it was God giving me a second chance of like, hey, don't watch this. Don't watch what you don't want to watch. I just want to take Roxy out on a date. So shout out to Roxy. We will watch this. I will probably be doing other things while it's on in the same room that we're on. But I'll watch it with you. Having said that, from what I've seen from the first 15 minutes, I don't think it's popping, but I can't give it an official score because we didn't finish the movie. It's like not Backstreet Boys, because the Backstreet Boys were good. Shout out Backstreet Boys. It's like that kind of like the pop band, the pop singers from back in the day, like a boy band pop musical. I didn't like it. I don't love musicals, but don't go that direction. I think this is specifically for like teenage, like middle school girls. That's what the music sounded like. The opening was awful. It was like Romeo and Juliet was this and that, but then the Montagues and the Capitulates, and I'm like, yes, we all know. I get that you're trying to get newer audiences, but it just did. I did not vibe with it. I did not vibe with it. Novocaine says, ha 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 ha. But I didn't vibe with it. You can go see it and let me know what you think. I will say from the first 15 minutes, I would highly recommend not going to watch it. If you are going to go watch it, don't go to AMC Grash it. It didn't finish it, so I can't talk shit about it. I do think this does cater to a certain audience. Let me give it some pros, because I'm just bashing on this movie. The sets and the costumes looked okay, I guess, and some dancing, some synchronized dancing looked all right. I didn't feel it. But, again, I am not a fan of musicals, so if you go see it, let me know what you think. Other movies that are in theaters right now are Shadow Force with Kerry Washington, that I'm slightly interested in, about an estranged couple with a bounty on their heads and must go on the run with their son to avoid their former employer, a unit of shadow ops that has been sent to kill them. My biggest issue, I like Omar Sy. I love Kerry Washington, but check out the trailer. This, like Fight or Flight, doesn't look like anything special. So I forecast this movie not popping, but it could be. If you have seen it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know why you didn't either. And the other new film that dropped is Nonnas, which is on Netflix, starring Vince Vaughn. You gotta hold on, though. It's not a standard Vince Vaughn movie. After losing his beloved mother, a man risks everything to honor her by opening an Italian restaurant with actual Nonnas, a.k.a. grandmothers, as the chefs. I think this sounds like a decent movie for like an older crowd that doesn't like raunchy comedy like Wedding Crashers. But we know Vince Vaughn as the raunchy comedy guy, like Wedding Crashers. So I did watch this trailer. Wasn't a big fan. See, I will watch trailers for movies where I'm like, I got a bad feeling about this, but I'll watch it anyway. Let's check the chat real quick. That laugh was insane. By the way, if you don't know Novocaine, he laughs like that. Be sure to check out Kid Rax Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch. Thursdays he plays Marvel Rivals. Novocaine, what are you playing tomorrow? Make sure to let us know soon. Anyways, Nonnas I forecast is nah in the Poppin category. But it does look like lighthearted and easy. It just doesn't look like it's for me.